Uncover the heartbreaking stories behind the tragic deaths of 28 beloved cast members from The $6 Million Man, 1974 to 1978. While the show thrilled audiences with its action-packed adventures and futuristic technology, the real lives of its stars were often marked by unexpected sorrow and misfortune. From untimely accidents to devastating illnesses, each actor faced their own personal battles after the cameras stopped rolling. This in-depth look reveals the untold fates of the actors who brought the iconic characters to life, shedding light on the tragic twists that forever changed their legacies. Prepare to be deeply moved by the hidden stories behind these television legends. Then Lyon, born on May 2, 1919, portrayed Ambassador Maumond in The $6 Million Man starting in 1974. Raised in the bustling streets of New York City, Dan's passion for acting blossomed early. Under the mentorship of Michael Chekhov and Lee Strasberg, his talent was nurtured in a way that prepared him for a diverse and successful career in film and television. His portrayal of Maumond in The $6 Million Man was a highlight, showing his ability to embody complex, international characters. In his personal life, Dan married the love of his life, Gertrude Guy Goldman, and together they had 2 sons. However, behind the success, tragedy marked his journey. One of the darkest moments in his life was the death of a close friend and fellow actor, an event that left a permanent void in his heart. To add to this sorrow, Dan battled severe health issues later in life, particularly heart complications, which deteriorated his quality of life in his final years. Dan passed away on January 30, 2015, at the age of 95, due to natural causes, leaving behind a legacy of strength and perseverance despite the immense personal challenges he faced. Farrah Fawcett, born on February 2, 1947, became known to the world as Major Kellywood in The $6 Million Man, debuting in 1974. Growing up in Corpus Christi, Texas, Farrah had a sunny childhood, full of dreams of fame and recognition. She pursued art at the University of Texas at Austin but quickly realized her true calling was in acting. Her role in The $6 Million Man propelled her to fame, opening doors to a highly successful but turbulent career in Hollywood. Farrah married fellow actor Lee Majors, and they shared a son, Chad. Their marriage, though glamorous, was fraught with tension, eventually leading to divorce. Farrah's life took a tragic turn when her best friend passed away, leaving her emotionally shattered. Then, in 2006, Farrah received devastating news: she had cancer. Despite undergoing intense treatments, the disease took a heavy toll on her body and spirit. In a final act of bravery, she allowed a documentary to film her battle with cancer, showing the world the raw pain she endured. Farrah died on June 25, 2009, at the age of 62, after a long, courageous fight against the disease, forever remembered not only for her beauty but for her indomitable spirit. Richard Anderson, born on August 8, 1926, stepped into the role of Oscar Goldman in The $6 Million Man in 1974. His early years in Long Branch, New Jersey, were filled with artistic aspirations, as he found solace in painting and theater after losing his father in a tragic accident when he was just 10. His family struggled emotionally after this loss, especially his mother, who faced severe depression. Anderson later attended UCLA to pursue his passion for acting. His marriage to Catherine Thalberg, daughter of famous Hollywood producer Irving Thalberg, seemed like a storybook romance, but cracks appeared as his career consumed him. The couple had 3 daughters, Ashley, Brook, and Dava, but the stress of work caused Anderson to grow distant. His marriage ended in a quiet, painful divorce. He continued his successful career, but in his later years, he fought a long, debilitating battle with cancer. Richard Anderson passed away on August 31, 2017, at the age of 91, from natural causes. He left behind a legacy of strength, but also the scars of a life that endured both public triumphs and personal tragedies. Martin E. Brooks, born on November 30, 1925, became known for playing Dr. Rudy Wells on The $6 Million Man in 1975. Raised in the Bronx during the Great Depression, Brooks faced hardship early, losing his brother in a tragic accident when they were just boys. His brother's death left a dark shadow over his childhood, something that haunted him into adulthood. Despite this, he found a path in drama, later attending the University of Alabama before joining the U.S. Army during World War II. His marriage to Marion McManus seemed happy, and they had 2 daughters, Amanda and Lauren. But Brook struggled privately with depression, particularly after a near-fatal car accident in the 1970s that left him with chronic pain. This strain eventually contributed to his withdrawal from public life. Despite his success on The $6 Million Man, the tragic loss of loved ones and his struggles with health weighed heavily on him. Martin E. Brooks passed away on December 7, 2015, at the age of 90, from natural causes, his career remembered, but his personal demons rarely spoken of. Quinn K. Reeder, born on May 2, 1936, took on the character of Frank in The $6 Million Man in 1974. Growing up in Woodstock, Illinois, his early years were far from peaceful. Reeder's father abandoned the family when he was just a boy, forcing his mother to work multiple jobs to make ends meet. Quinn was a troubled youth, known for getting into fights and dropping out of school before attending the University of Chicago, where he discovered acting. His marriage to Judith Shervin seemed idyllic from the outside, and they had 2 children, Aiden and Karina. However, the couple endured a devastating miscarriage before the birth of their first child, which strained their relationship. Reeder, who also struggled with alcoholism during this time, nearly lost his career as a result of his addiction. Although he bounced back professionally, his personal life continued to unravel, culminating in a bitter divorce. Tragically, he also lost a close friend and co-star to a drug overdose, something that shook him deeply. Quinn K. Reeder passed away on December 20, 2022, at the age of 86, following a long struggle with cancer, leaving behind a legacy marked by resilience in the face of personal tragedy. Jack Colden, born on October 13, 1932, joined The $6 Million Man in 1975, taking on the role of Dr. Charles Leith. His early life in Linden, Kansas, was one of creativity, as he immersed himself in storytelling and theater from a young age. After studying at the University of Kansas, he moved to Los Angeles, where his acting career gained momentum. Colvin's portrayal of Dr. Leith showcased his range, earning him a loyal fan base. His professional life, however, could not shield him from personal hardship. Jack married once, and though the relationship started happily, the couple grew apart over the years, ultimately separating without children. One of the darkest periods in his life was when he lost his closest confidant to a sudden accident, sending Jack into a deep depression that took years to overcome. In his later life, Jack was diagnosed with throat cancer, a battle he fought quietly but intensely. The disease eventually spread, leading to his death on December 1, 2005, at the age of 73. Jack Colvin's legacy lives on, but his life was undeniably marked by the painful loss of loved ones and the harsh realities of battling illness. Lloyd Brewster, born on July 29, 1924, played Gordon Shanks in The $6 Million Man in 1974. Growing up in Toronto, Ontario, his childhood was steeped in artistic influences. He showed a strong interest in performing from a young age and eventually pursued acting at the University of Toronto. His suave on-screen persona became iconic, especially in roles like the one in The $6 Million Man. Brewster married Ruth Roher, and the couple had 3 children, Hart, Wendy, and Lisa. However, behind the glamour, Brewster faced personal turmoil. His once loving marriage became strained due to the pressures of fame, and rumors of infidelity haunted him for years. A particularly tragic moment came when his best friend, also an actor, took his own life, leaving Brewster devastated and spiraling into a deep depression. Later in life, Brewster's health declined, and he struggled with a chronic heart condition, which led to his death on October 29, 2005, at the age of 81. His legacy remains through his memorable roles, but the personal anguish he carried until his last days shadowed much of his life. Kurt Loens, born on November 17, 1925, portrayed Anton Brandt in The $6 Million Man in 1974. He grew up in Allenstein, East Prussia, during a time of great unrest, and his early years were shaped by the horrors of World War II. Having rescued over 150 Jewish children from Nazi persecution, his heroism was undeniable. After the war, Loens relocated to the United States, where he turned to acting as an outlet for the deep emotional scars he carried. His marriage to a longtime partner offered solace, though the couple had no children. Kurt was haunted by the guilt of losing many loved ones during the war, including close family members who perished in concentration camps. Later, a second tragedy struck when his closest confidant and fellow Holocaust survivor succumbed to cancer. This left Loens grappling with survivor's guilt and depression. His acting career, while successful, never fully lifted him from the weight of his past. He passed away on May 8, 2017, at the age of 91, after a lengthy battle with respiratory failure, leaving behind a legacy not just as an actor, but as a true humanitarian. William Sylvester, born on January 31, 1922, played Admiral Prescott in The $6 Million Man in 1975. Raised in Oakland, California, Sylvester had a passion for storytelling and the arts, leading him to study at the prestigious Royal Academy of Dramatic Art in London. His role as Admiral Prescott marked a high point in his career, but much of his success was tainted by personal loss and regret. Sylvester married British actress Veronica Hurst, and the couple had 3 children, David, Michael, and Sarah. However, their relationship was tumultuous, and after years of disagreements, they divorced, leaving Sylvester estranged from his children. One of the darkest moments in his life occurred when his eldest son, David, was killed in a tragic car accident. The grief from this event never left him, and he blamed himself for not being present enough as a father. A second blow came when his former co-star, with whom he had a deep friendship, died unexpectedly, further isolating him. William's health began to decline in his later years, and he ultimately passed away on January 25, 1995, from lung cancer, just 6 days shy of his 73rd birthday. Despite the outward appearance of success, his personal life was marred by heartbreak and isolation. Paul Carr, born on February 1, 1934, played Timberlake in The $6 Million Man beginning in 1974. Growing up in New Orleans, Louisiana, he discovered a passion for performing at a young age. After high school, he moved to New York to attend the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, where he immersed himself in acting and theater. His career spanned numerous roles on television and in film, but it was his work on The $6 Million Man that brought him widespread recognition. Outside of acting, Paul had a tumultuous personal life. He married Mary Lou Wick, with whom he had 2 sons, John and Thomas. Their marriage was filled with love, but the family was devastated by a profound tragedy when their son John passed away in a car accident, an event that haunted Paul and strained his relationship with his surviving son and wife. Despite these challenges, he continued his acting career, though the emotional toll was clear. In his later years, Paul himself faced a long, difficult battle with lung cancer. After years of suffering, he passed away on February 17, 2006, at the age of 72, leaving behind a life marred by personal grief. Noah Kean, born on October 10, 1920, took on the role of Joe Canton in The $6 Million Man starting in 1974. Raised in Cincinnati, Ohio, Kean had a childhood filled with dreams of becoming a storyteller. His interest in drama led him to study at the University of Iowa, after which he enlisted in the United States Army during World War II. Upon returning from the war, he pursued acting in earnest, finding steady work in television throughout the 1950s and 60s. His marriage brought him joy, and together he and his wife raised 2 children, but beneath this family happiness lay a current of sorrow. One of the greatest personal blows in Kean's life was the death of a fellow actor and close friend, a loss that weighed heavily on him for years, leading to bouts of depression. His work helped him cope, but he never fully recovered from the emotional scars. In his later years, his health began to decline due to age-related complications, and his physical strength waned. Noah Kean passed away quietly on March 24, 2019, at the age of 98, after a lengthy struggle with the ailments of old age. Barry Kale, born on May 28, 1921, first appeared as Detective Olmsted in The $6 Million Man in 1974. He was raised in Vancouver, British Columbia, where his early fascination with acting led him to study theater at the University of British Columbia. After completing his studies, Kale moved to Hollywood in pursuit of an acting career, where he eventually found steady work in television and film. Kale married fellow actress Rachel Ames, and together they built a life centered around their careers and their two daughters, Christine and Susan. Despite their outwardly happy family life, Kale faced deep personal struggles. He lost a close friend and colleague to suicide, a tragedy that affected him for the rest of his life. The pain from this loss, combined with the pressures of his career, took a toll on his mental health, and he struggled to maintain emotional stability in the years that followed. As he aged, his health deteriorated due to lung cancer, a diagnosis that he battled quietly for several years. On April 9, 2012, Barry Kale succumbed to the disease at the age of 90, bringing an end to a life filled with both professional accomplishments and deep personal hardships. Fred Larner, born on February 12, 1935, played the character Bill Wooters in The $6 Million Man, a role he embraced starting in 1974. Raised in the vibrant city of Philadelphia, Fred discovered his passion for acting early on, and his determination led him to study drama at Temple University. Throughout his career, he became known for his versatility, showcasing his talent in various television shows and films. His marriage to his wife was a significant highlight, and together they had 2 children, creating what appeared to be a loving family environment. However, Fred's life was marred by tragedy when he lost a close friend and fellow actor in a sudden and devastating accident, leaving him emotionally shattered. To compound his heartache, Fred faced his own health challenges, ultimately being diagnosed with cancer. He fought courageously but succumbed to the disease on July 15, 2009, at the age of 74. Henry Jones, born on August 1, 1912, brought to life the character of Dr. Chester Loens in The $6 Million Man, beginning his memorable journey in 1974. Growing up in the artistic hub of New York City, Henry's early exposure to theater ignited a lifelong passion for acting, leading him to prestigious institutions such as St. Francis Xavier High School and later the Yale School of Drama. With a successful career spanning decades, he became a familiar face on television, especially known for his compelling performances in various dramas. His marriage to Judy Johnson was a source of joy, and they welcomed 2 children together. Yet, behind the scenes, Henry faced unimaginable sorrow when he lost his son in a tragic accident, a heart-wrenching experience that profoundly affected him. In his later years, he battled health problems that took a toll on his vitality and spirit. Henry passed away on May 17, 1999, at the age of 86, due to complications related to his declining health. Ken Swafford, born on July 25, 1933, made a significant impact as Dan Kelly in The $6 Million Man, joining the cast in 1977. His childhood in DuQuoin, Illinois, was characterized by a deep love for the performing arts, which led him to pursue drama at Southern Illinois University Carbondale. Ken's charisma and talent helped him carve out a niche in the entertainment industry, and he gained recognition for his compelling performances in numerous television shows. His marriage to Barbie Biggs was a cornerstone of his life, and together they had 5 children, creating a bustling household filled with love and laughter. However, Ken's life was also marked by profound loss. The death of a close friend and fellow actor weighed heavily on him, serving as a reminder of the fragility of life. In his later years, Ken faced serious health challenges that gradually affected his quality of life. He passed away on November 1, 2018, at the age of 85, leaving behind a legacy of cherished memories for his family and friends. Severn Darden, born on November 9, 1929, played Aploy in The $6 Million Man starting in 1976. Raised in New Orleans, Louisiana, Darden was surrounded by the vibrant cultural influences of the South. Darden became an integral part of the improvisational theater scene in Chicago, co-founding the Second City, a platform that would launch many comedians' careers. His talent for character work and satire allowed him to shine in various roles on television and in film. He married once, welcoming a child into the world, but his family life was often tumultuous. The pressures of his career and his growing dependence on alcohol strained his marriage, leading to emotional distance between him and his wife. One of the most heart-wrenching experiences of his life came when he lost his close friend, a fellow actor, to a tragic accident. This loss plunged him into a deeper depression. Darden later faced significant health challenges, battling heart disease that ultimately took a toll on his vitality. He passed away on May 27, 1995, at the age of 65, leaving behind a complicated legacy marked by personal struggles. Martha Scott, born on September 22, 1912, portrayed Helen Elgin in The $6 Million Man starting in 1974. Growing up in Jamesport, Missouri, she was captivated by the performing arts from an early age, often participating in local theater productions. After graduation, Scott made a name for herself on Broadway, famously playing Emily Webb in Our Town, which garnered her acclaim and set the stage for her Hollywood career. She married composer Mel Powell, and they had 2 children, Mary and Adam. Their marriage was initially a source of great joy, but it was not without its challenges. Scott faced profound grief when Powell became seriously ill. He fought a lengthy battle with cancer, which ended in his death. This tragedy left Scott devastated, and she found it difficult to return to her former vibrant self. In her later years, she encountered another heartbreaking chapter when she was diagnosed with dementia, which gradually stole her memories and ability to perform. Martha Scott passed away on May 28, 2003, at the age of 90, after a long struggle with natural causes. Ford Rainey, born on August 8, 1908, played Jim Elgin in The $6 Million Man starting in 1975. Growing up in Mountain Home, Idaho, Rainey developed an affinity for storytelling and performance, often entertaining friends and family with tales from his imagination. Over the years, he became a familiar face on television, appearing in numerous series and films, thanks to his rugged charm and ability to portray both authority figures and vulnerable characters. He married Sheila Hayden, and together they had 3 children, with whom he shared a strong bond. However, his career's ups and downs placed considerable strain on his marriage, especially during the more difficult financial periods. Rainey's life was deeply affected by the tragic loss of his eldest son in a car accident, a heartbreaking event that left an indelible mark on his family. As he aged, Rainey faced a series of health challenges, including chronic heart and respiratory issues that significantly impacted his quality of life. He passed away on July 25, 2005, at the age of 96, after battling these debilitating health problems. Austin Stoker, born on October 7, 1930, portrayed Captain in The $6 Million Man, making his debut in 1975. Growing up in Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago, he was captivated by the performing arts, particularly the vibrant Trinidadian carnival, which greatly influenced his early passion for acting. Austin later attended the prestigious Royal Academy of Dramatic Arts in London, where he honed his craft alongside other aspiring artists. His role in The $6 Million Man marked a significant point in his career, bringing him recognition and opening doors to various opportunities in the entertainment industry. Austin enjoyed a fulfilling marriage with Robin Stoker, which provided him a source of joy and stability throughout his life. However, he faced profound personal tragedies, including the loss of a close friend and fellow actor, which took an emotional toll on him. Additionally, as he aged, he battled health issues that further complicated his later years. Despite the challenges he faced, Austin remained resilient. He passed away on October 7, 2022, at the age of 92, due to natural causes. Walter Brook, born on October 13, 1914, took on the role of Dr. Tillman in The $6 Million Man, starting in 1974. Raised in New York City, Walter's childhood was infused with a love for acting and the arts, leading him to pursue his passion academically at the University of California, Los Angeles, where he studied drama. Throughout his career, he appeared in various television series and films, but his role in The $6 Million Man solidified his reputation as a talented actor. He married Elizabeth, Betty, Ragg, and together they had 2 children, creating a family life that was filled with love and support. However, Walter faced significant emotional challenges as he dealt with the loss of a close friend, an event that deeply impacted him. In addition, his later years were marked by health issues that increasingly affected his quality of life. Walter Brook passed away on August 20, 1986, at the age of 71, due to natural causes. Charles Cyphers, born on July 28, 1939, portrayed Failure in The $6 Million Man, beginning in 1976. He grew up in Niagara Falls, New York, where his childhood was enriched by a love for acting and performance. This passion led him to study at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts and Los Angeles City College, where he developed his skills and gained valuable experience. His role in The $6 Million Man was a highlight in his career, bringing him further recognition in the entertainment industry. Charles enjoyed a fulfilling marriage with his wife, creating a family that supported his acting endeavors. Tragically, he faced personal hardships, including the loss of a close friend and fellow actor, which had a profound effect on him. As he entered his later years, he also encountered health issues that added to his struggles. Despite these adversities, Charles continued to pursue his passion for acting. He passed away on August 4, 2024, at the age of 85, due to natural causes. Virginia Gregg, born on March 6, 1916, is best known for her role as Mrs. Nelson in The $6 Million Man, which she began in 1974. Growing up in Harrisburg, Illinois, Virginia was immersed in the world of performing arts from a young age. She took her passion to the next level by attending the University of California, Los Angeles, where she refined her craft and gained valuable experience. Virginia's talent flourished, leading to her notable role in The $6 Million Man, which opened doors for her in the competitive entertainment industry. She enjoyed a fulfilling personal life, marrying Jamie Del Valle and welcoming 3 children into the world, yet her journey was not without sorrow. Virginia experienced the heart-wrenching loss of a close friend and fellow actor, a tragedy that left a profound impact on her. Additionally, in her later years, she battled cancer, facing the disease with grace and resilience. Unfortunately, Virginia succumbed to cancer on September 15, 1986, at the age of 70. Vince Howard, born on July 21, 1929, portrayed the nuclear-centered guard in The $6 Million Man, making his mark in the series beginning in 1974. Raised in St. Louis, Missouri, Vince's early years were rich with opportunities to explore his love for acting. He honed his skills at Vashon High School, where he developed a passion for performing that would shape his career. Vince's role in The $6 Million Man was a significant milestone that garnered him recognition and a variety of roles in subsequent projects. He shared his life with his wife, Sarah Howard, and together they raised 5 children, creating a lively and loving household. However, Vince's life was not without its tragedies. He faced the devastating loss of a close friend and fellow actor, a blow that deeply affected him emotionally. As he grew older, Vince struggled with health issues that challenged his spirit. He ultimately passed away on July 18, 2002, at the age of 72, due to natural causes. John Saxon, born on August 5, 1935, is renowned for his role as Major Frederick Sloan in The $6 Million Man, which he began in 1974. His formative years were spent in New York City, where John developed a deep appreciation for the arts. He attended the prestigious Actors Studio, where he honed his acting techniques under the guidance of industry legends. John's career took off with his memorable performance in The $6 Million Man, leading to numerous opportunities in film and television. He had a meaningful personal life, marrying Mary and Saxon and becoming a father to 2 children. Despite his successes, John faced his share of heartache, including the loss of a dear friend and fellow actor that left a lasting impact on him. In his later years, he battled various health issues that tested his resilience. John Saxon passed away on July 25, 2020, at the age of 83, due to natural causes. Noah Beery Jr., born on August 10, 1913, played Officer Banner in The $6 Million Man starting in 1974. Growing up in Los Angeles, California, he was immersed in the entertainment industry from an early age, following in the footsteps of his father, Noah Beery Sr., a well-known silent film actor. Beery Jr. attended the University of Southern California, where he studied drama and further cultivated his passion for acting. His career flourished with various roles in film and television, but his portrayal of Officer Banner became a defining moment that opened doors for him in the industry. He married actress Gloria Blondell, and together they welcomed a child, creating a family life that he cherished. However, Beery faced immense heartbreak with the loss of a close friend and fellow actor, which cast a shadow over his later years. As he aged, he also grappled with significant health problems that affected his vitality. Noah Beery Jr. passed away on November 1, 1994, at the age of 81, due to natural causes. Michael Conrad, born on October 16, 1925, portrayed Boris Retsky in The $6 Million Man starting in 1975. Raised in the bustling environment of New York City, Conrad was drawn to the performing arts, nurtured by the vibrant theater scene around him. He attended New York City College and later enrolled in a drama school, where he refined his craft. Conrad's breakthrough came with his memorable role in The $6 Million Man, which earned him recognition and subsequent opportunities in the television industry. He married Seema Goldberg, and their union was marked by love and mutual support, enriching both their lives. Yet, tragedy struck when Conrad lost a close friend and fellow actor, leaving him devastated. In addition to this emotional turmoil, he faced a fierce battle against cancer, a struggle that took a toll on his health. Michael Conrad passed away on November 22, 1983, at the age of 58, due to cancer. Malachi Throne, born on December 1, 1928, played Joseph Ronog in The $6 Million Man starting in 1975. Throne was raised in New York City, where he developed a passion for the arts, leading him to attend the esteemed Actors Studio. His hard work and dedication paid off when he landed significant roles, including in The $6 Million Man, where he showcased his versatile acting skills. Throne enjoyed a fulfilling marriage with his wife, creating a family life rich with love and support. However, he faced profound personal challenges, including the devastating loss of a close friend and fellow actor that deeply affected him emotionally. As he grew older, Throne struggled with various health issues, which became increasingly burdensome. Malachi Throne passed away on March 13, 2013, at the age of 84, due to natural causes. Nehemiah Pfirrman, born on August 2, 1919, played Major Popov in The $6 Million Man starting in 1977. His early years were spent in Jerusalem, where he developed a love for acting, eventually studying drama at the Hebrew Technical Institute. Pfirrman's talent led him to a successful career in film and television, with The $6 Million Man being a notable highlight. He married Thea Pfirrman, and together they raised 4 children, creating a vibrant family life that he cherished. Despite his professional success, Pfirrman faced heartache with the passing of a close friend and fellow actor, an event that weighed heavily on him. In his later years, he battled various health issues that affected his quality of life. Nehemiah Pfirrman passed away on April 5, 2022, at the age of 102, due to natural causes. What do you think about the deaths of the actors in The $6 Million Man, and who do you miss the most among them? Leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to see the latest videos.